Hi all, very good morning to one and all. My name is Ashok Polisetti. Welcome to Ashok Consulting Services YouTube channel. So in last class, we have discussed about account groups, and before that we have discussed about chart of accounts and all. So as per last class, okay, as we have discussed the account groups, I think we have discussed what is account groups and how we are going to define account groups in SAP S4 HANA and what is the importance of account groups. And also we have discussed uh, on top of account groups, we have field status, which is going to be controlled at the time of creation of master data. And also we have seen that how we can control those fields of master data by using a field status group of account groups. So, and we have created structure that needs to be required to use at the time of creation of master record. So everything we have seen in the previous class, and we have discussed in detail about that. Hope that is clear for all. If any doubts, any further clarifications need to be addressed regarding account groups, please put your comments or questions in the comments so that I'll be able to check all those questions and I'll try to answer or address those questions. Okay. So before starting today's sessions, I'll just request each and one of you who are watching this video and whoever wants to learn SAP FICO in S4 HANA. So kindly do a subscribe and do like or share to someone who wants to learn SAP FICO. So I am covering and I'm trying to explain real-time scenarios only. So in real time in the projects, when you see SAP, what you can observe there, the same thing I want to implement or incorporate at same scenarios in my demo system also. So maximum 99% I will incorporate all those scenarios in my demo system so that I will be covering real-time scenarios. So my objective here is I want to cover real-time scenarios, how the system is going to work in real-time project, right? So this video is very, very helpful for the people who wants to learn SAP FICO, and you will get a feel that you are working in real-time project if you follow my videos sincerely, thoroughly, and daily basis. Okay, so without any delay, let's get into today's session. So in today's session, we are going to discuss about retained earnings account. Okay, before going to discuss about retained earnings account, in accounting terminology, let's discuss how the retained earnings account will come to the picture. So normally in SAP, retained earnings account will be used to carry forward the P&L balances to the reserves and surplus account group, which will be created in balance sheet account group. Okay, so all the profit and losses will be transferred to reserves account, and then it will be carried forward to next fiscal year as open balance. This is the main objective of retained account. So we know about retained account, right? Just glance. We had some glance about retained earnings account, but now we'll try to understand what is the accounting terminology, right? So if we see in accounting terminology, so we know how the balance sheet is created, right? How the profit and loss account will be created, how the balance sheet will be created. How means first we'll create journal entries, right? Journal entries will be created on the basis of nature of the transaction. Okay, nature of the transaction, we are going to create journal entries. On the basis of journal entries, we are going to create ledgers, right? So on the basis of ledgers, we are going to create profit and loss account and balance sheet. On the basis of profit and loss account, we are going to create balance sheet. This is the flow of accounting terminology. So normally, so assume we have created journal entries and we have created ledgers. Now we want to create a profit and loss account and also the balance sheet, right? So assume we are in year end and we are going to carry forward the P&L balances to the reserve and surplus account, which is available in the balance sheet, right? How the flow will be transferred to balance sheet under reserves account means first we'll create profit and loss accounts. In the profit and loss accounts, so we are going to mention both the sides of debit and credit. We can debit side we can see the expenses and losses, and credit side we can see incomes and gains, right? So whatever expenses we have mentioned in the debits losses and mentioned in the debit side, whatever incomes or gains that we have mentioned in the credit side, both will be calculated, and whichever is less, whatever is less is coming in either debit or credit side, that will consider as a net profit or net loss. Okay. So in P&L account, we are going to create in P&L account, profit and loss account, we are going to create there. Either if you get some less amount in debit side, or if you get credit side, that will called as see I'll example I'll tell you. So here debit and here credit. Assume it is a P&L account only. Here we can mention losses or expense. Here incomes, gain. So if you see, this is a P&L layman accounting terminology. P&L account. Okay. So here we are going to mention list of expenses, right? List of expenses like salaries, salaries, uh, bad debts, outstanding expenses, outstanding expenses. Like that, we are going to mention couple of expenses, and also we are going to mention incomes, some miscellaneous incomes like sales, okay, commissions, right? For example, here it is 10,000, and here 20,000, and here if you see 15,000, and here 20,000. Okay. So if you calculate here a debit side, we can see here 10,000 and 20,000 put together 30,000, and here 15,000 and 20,000 total is 35,000. So here 30,000 is coming, and here 35,000 is coming. So credit side is giving more accumulating value, right? So if you calculate here, so we can see 35,000. Okay. So I'll mention total amount as 35,000 incomes or gain I'm getting, and here 35,000. So total amount should be the same only. So whichever is high, we are going to mention that one. And here is less. How much is less? 5,000 is less. So if 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 debit side is giving some less value, 5,000 less value, so I'm giving here net loss. Yes, how much net loss we are getting? 5,000. For example, assume here it is a 20,000, right? So in that case, here it will be the more value if you calculate cumulatively. So here it is 20,000 or 20 like I mentioned. Okay, sorry, it's my mistake. Okay, it is 20,000, and here it is 20,000, totally 40,000, right? And here it will be 35,000. So the same will come here, and we'll see now how much is giving here total 35,000. My 40,000 minus 35,000 is equal to 5,000 is difference. So that 5,000 will come here, and it will come like net profit. Okay, this net profit will be transferred to reserves and surplus account. Okay, the same way. So that whatever net profit and net loss, that will be transferred to reserves and surplus account. Okay, that reserves and surplus account will also called as retained earnings account in SAP. So in SAP terminology, retained earnings account is nothing but at the year end, all the P&L balance will be carried forward to balance sheet reserves account, which will call it as retained earnings account under balance sheet and reserves account. That means in year end, we are going to do the carry forward all the P&L balances to the retained earnings account. How? Through FAGL transaction. Okay, there is one transaction. Okay, when we perform that transaction, all the P&L balances will be carried forward to the next physical year as open balance. First, it will carry forward to the all P&L balances to the reserves account, which has been created under uh, balance sheet account group. Okay, and then it is carry forward to next physical year as open balance. Okay, and also here, if you see P&L statement account type defined at COA level, and we can create multiple retained earnings account as per COA, right? If we talk about this one, let's get into SAP only. So OB53, 5OP. So here, if you see P&L statement account type defined at COA level. Okay, COA level means chart of account. That means we can create a P&L statement account type at each COA level, and we can create multiple retained earnings account also. That means here at the time before coming to this, first we have to enter our chart of account, under which chart of account we are going to create a retained earnings account. Okay, we have mentioned retained earnings chart of account, and also we mentioned what is a P&L statement and account. So here we can assign multiple P&L statement accounts also. That we'll see in further class how it's going to come. Okay, by default, all the P&Ls GL accounts assigned to single retained earnings account only when we follow single retained earning account. That means when we are following, so here I mentioned we can assign multiple retained earnings account, right? Or else in real time, some of the companies will follow multiple retained earnings account, or some of the companies will follow single retained earnings account. But in most of the cases, one company code will have one retained earnings account only. So for example, if we followed, sorry, if we maintained only one single retained earnings account for each chart of account, then that time system will automatically consider for all the P&L balances. That means whatever we assigned in the retained earnings account, for that account will be applicable automatically for all the P&L balances and carry forward to that particular retained earnings account which we have assigned in OB53 transaction code. Okay, or if we define multiple retained earnings account for one chart of account, at that time we have to specify for which retained earning account that P&L balances should go to and update balances for carry forwarding purposes during the year end. Okay, simple. If we follow single retained earnings account, by default system will consider, and when we perform year end activities as carry forward the balances to the next fiscal year, then system is automatically check and carry forward. If you follow the multiple retained earnings account at that point of time, at the time of creation GL master data, or at the time of creation of all P&L master data, we have to specify under account in general letter tab level, we have to specify in which retained earnings account this balances should be transferred at the time of year end activities. Okay, hope this is clear, friends. Now without any delay, let's go to SAP and we are going to define our retained earnings account. Okay, OB53. I will show you how that difference and how it is going to work. So retained earnings account is the transaction code is OB53. I have entered OB53 and the system is first, it is asking chart of accounts. So under which chart of accounts we are creating this retained earnings account. So what is my chart of account? So my chart of account, I have three chart of accounts, right? So we'll create three chart of accounts here. Okay. First, my chart of account is X, operating chart of account I'm mentioning XOP. See, XOP is for operating chart of account. I'm just entered. And here, see, this is operating chart of account. Against operating chart of account, we are going to define retained earnings account. So retained earnings account will be defined on at what level? Chart of account level. Don't say operating chart of account level. Retained earnings account will be created on chart of account level. Okay. So here we'll check anything is there. So I'm just giving X1. Okay. Okay. We'll save. So system is asking to enter account number. That means retained earnings account we have to assign here. Since we have not created any GL master data, so we can't assign here. Later point of time, we'll create a GL master retained earnings account, and then we assign those GL accounts here. Okay. And click enter and save. Okay. And then go back. And again, come to the same screen. OB53. This time, enter group chart of account. What is a group chart of account? XGP. Okay, this is a group chart of account. For group chart of account also, we have to specify P&L statement. Okay. Okay, this is a P&L statement, which I will explain detailedly after a few minutes. Okay. So here I am giving G1. Okay. Again, it is a second GL account only. Don't worry. Just skip for a while and save this. And also go back, come to that again. Now enter our country specific chart of account. What is our country specific chart of account? XCP, right? I'm looking for different. XCP. See? So the same way, N1. Save. So we have created chart of accounts. So now I'll open another session and I'll show the impact. Okay. FS00. FS00 is for what? Creation of general ledger accounts, right? /OFS00. So here I'll change the company code. What is our company code? X100, right? Oh, shit. We'll create now. X100. And what the number range we have? We'll create under shareholders here. Okay. PL account. So if you see friends, so here, so I have assigned single retained earnings account type for each and every chart of account. So that means for operating chart of account, I have mentioned one retaining account. In the same way, for group chart of account and country specific, I have assigned only one P&L account statement. That is nothing but retain account type only. That is variant only. So there we have assigned one variant for each and every chart of account, right? So in that notes, I have clearly say that by default, all the P&L GL accounts will be linked or assigned if we follow the single retained earnings account. Since I just shown you only one retained earnings account for each and chart of account, that's why here, uh, that's why here I'll show you once now. Here, this P&L statement account type is not displaying here, right? So this P&L statement account type will be displayed and it will become as mandatory field only when we follow the multiple chart of accounts, sorry, multiple retained earnings account under this chart of account, on the same chart of account. So that means when we create multiple retained earnings account under only one chart of account or same chart of account, then this P&L statement account type will be displayed here and it will become as a mandatory field, so that we can specify for which retained earnings account this GL master data should carry forward at the year end, right? That we are going to set up. So we'll see after some time how it is going to be controlled. Okay. So now first we'll see. So since we have followed only one retained earnings account and it is by default considering for that this P&L statement type and it is going to be carry forward in the year end. So now we'll see how that control will be worked if we follow multiple retained earnings account. So I'm going back to the same screen again, where we are going to define the retained earnings account. So here I have entered operating chart of account. So in operating chart of account, I have only one P&L account statement type. So here I'll give one more. Now I'll put Y1. Okay. It is asking account only, but I'll just save it here now for some time. So we have maintained the two statements. Now we'll see how it will going to work. Okay. See, earlier this field was not displaying, right? It was displaying only GL account type, account group, short description. So here now when I creating this one, return earnings GL account, system is asking, right, in which P&L account should come. So first I'll mention here this thing, and here I have to specify see whatever return earnings account I have created here X1, Y1, both are displaying here X1, Y1 under the same operating chart of account I have created, and system is confusing now. System is confusing whether this balance should transfer to this retained earnings account or this retained earnings account. So if we select Y1, okay, if we select Y1 here, then system at the time of doing this carry forward in year-end activities, that time this GL account balances will carry forward to GL account which we have going to assign it here. Okay, this is the linkage, friends. So just for identification or knowledge sake purpose, I just explained about two retained earnings account. If you have multiple retained earnings account, how that data will be carried forward to the specific retained earnings account. If we have only one, by default, system will understand this is the retained earnings account. By default, it is going to be carry forward when we do the carry forward activities in year end. Okay. So in my scenario, one is enough. In real time projects also, we can see only one retained earnings account for each company code wise. So for now, I am deleting this one. So now we saw, right, this system is asking. Now we'll keep only one and we'll check again how the system is going to display the activities for us. Okay, I'm saving again. Now here we'll go back. Okay, we'll go back and I will click on create button again. or we'll click on edit mode. Sorry, click on it, create button again. Okay, okay, it's not going back. We'll go back completely and we'll try to come back again. Okay, okay. Now enter. What is our GL account? Enter the GL account. See, now it is not displaying, right? It is displaying only GL account type, account group, and description, long description, group chat of account, and everything. So this is on general data level. That means COA level data. So COA level data. COA level data only is this much. This whatever data is displaying GL account type, account group, text, long text, trading partner, account group. So we'll discuss about these fields in detail in another classes. So for now, I'm just wanted to explain you about a retained earnings account, how it is going to link, how we are going to specify for which trading partner, how for which retained earnings account this need to be transferred. I just explain you now. Okay. Okay. Okay, this written in this account has been covered. In next class, we are going to discuss about field status. Field status will be useful to create or control the master data only that are under line item level also. So we will create multiple GL accounts and we are going to assign them for purpose. Okay. So for now, I'll just create one balance sheet written in this account. Okay, I'll mention retained earnings account. So retained earnings. Here I'll mention I copy the earnings account and we'll see. See what is asking? Make an entry field as group account number. Since we didn't create any GL account number, so we can't enter anything here. So for now, I have not created anything. So I'll just skip for a while. Okay, this is about retained earnings accounts, friends. So again, I'll explain in theoretically only for clarification purpose. So retained earnings account will be created with the transaction code OB53. So at the year end, all the net profit or losses, whatever we get at profit and loss account level, those profit and net profit or loss will be transferred to reserves account, which we are going to create at balance sheet level. Okay, so retained earnings account, nothing but at the year end, all the P&L balance will be carried forward to the balance sheet reserves account, which will call it as retained earnings account. So the retained earnings account will be have the balances from the profit and loss accounts only. So profit and loss accounts, whether net balance or net loss or net profit will be transferred to retained earnings account only, which we have created under reserves account group. That reserves account group is nothing but balance sheet account group only. In the balance sheet only, it is coming. It will display as reserves. And then if we follow the single retained earnings account, by default system will consider, and when we do the year-end activity, then it will carry forward by default. It will not ask us for which retained earnings account we supposed to carry forward, right? If we follow multiple retained earnings account only, that time we need to supposed to specify in which retained earnings account we have to specify or we are supposed to carry forward during the year end. So that's it. That's it for today, guys. I hope it is cleared for all. And if still have any questions, please comment so that I'll check and again I'll try to explain. But before that, I request each one of you watch this video again and again so that it will be helpful for you. And also it is a interview question as well. During interview questions, they might ask what is written earnings account and what is the purpose of written earnings account, and how many real-time needed earnings account we can create, and how the data will be carried forward to the next fiscal year as open balance. So everything we can explain. So everything we have discussed and everything is clear. That's it for the day. Thank you. Thank you all. Signing off, Ashok Polisetti.